Hey and welcome to the Daily Man United News show. Let's begin with our daily news. Erik Bailly gives okay to Roma transfer. Manchester United defender Erik Bailly is edging closer to Roma on loan where he's set to reunite with former Red Devils boss Jose Mourinho. According to La Gazzetta dello Sport, the 28-year-old centre-back has already approved of the move and wants to join the Giallorossi in this transfer window. Bailly has dropped in United's pecking order, and the recent arrival of Lisandro Martinez has further motivated him to move elsewhere. Roma general manager Thiago Pinto is ready to bring Bailly on loan with option to buy, as Roma want to strengthen their back line for the upcoming season. Erik Bailly was Jose Mourinho's first signing at Manchester United, with the 28-year-old centre-back joining from Villarreal. However, after a solid first season, he has fallen down the pecking order, partly due to the arrival of other defenders and partly due to his injury record. Bailly has spent the majority of his time at Old Trafford on the injury table, with his game time invariably getting affected drastically. Bailly has made a total of 113 appearances for the Premier League giants. Bailly does not have previous experience in Serie A. Smalling has shown that defenders arriving from the Premier League can cut in Italy, and Mourinho is banking on the same. Manchester United are reportedly asking for a transfer fee of around £10 million to sell the defender this summer. Bailly was a part of Manchester United's pre-season squad and dropped a couple of commendable performances, but the 28-year-old does not feature in manager Erik ten Hag's plans going forward and thus looks set for an exit this summer. Lisandro Martinez details how Erik ten Hag improved them. Manchester United confirmed the signing of Lisandro Martinez from Ajax. The Argentine has words of praise for manager Erik ten Hag as he reunites with the Dutch manager at Old Trafford. Martinez spent 3 seasons with Ajax, being coached by ten Hag. The 24-year-old was one of the critical members of the Dutch manager's starting lineup in Amsterdam. Now, the two will link up at United once again. Speaking to the club's official website via the Evening Standard, Martinez spoke about working under Erik ten Hag at Ajax. The Argentine talks about the importance of the Dutchman in his career. He said, "I was with him for 3 years at Ajax and I know his style of playing. With him, I improved a lot, to be honest. He's here in Manchester now, so again, the opportunity was there and for sure, he's very important in my career." Martinez signed for Ajax in the 1920 season. The 24-year-old went on to feature in 118 times for the Amsterdam-based side. Under ten Hag, Martinez mainly played as a centre-back, but he has also been deployed in the midfield and as a full-back. The Argentine has built up a reputation of being a decent ball-playing defender. Martinez credits his rise to ten Hag's coaching. The Dutch manager has been influential in the 24-year-old's development as a professional. He said, "He's very intense, for sure. Good football, winning mentality, you know. That's the most important. Every player needs to having things clear. I think he's very clear also. How did he help me to improve? In how we can fully understand the situations, the decisions inside the pitch. He's there in every detail. We currently have plenty of options for the centre-back position. Ten Hag has a few options to choose from in Manchester. Harry Maguire, Raphael Varane, Victor Lindelof and Erik Bailly are all in the squad at the Dutch manager's disposal. Martinez brings aggression and tenacity to the squad. The Argentine is known for his hard-headed defending. The 24-year-old doesn't hesitate when push comes to shove." Cristiano Ronaldo hell-bent on leaving Manchester United, despite Klopp maintaining he's not for sale. The talks between Cristiano Ronaldo and Manchester United haven't been as fruitful as fans would have wanted. Ronaldo returned to the club's training facility in Carrington this week to have talks with the club's management over his future. While there indeed was an effort from the new manager Erik ten Hag to make the Portuguese stay, there has reportedly been no change in the player's plans. Ronaldo has been on the lookout for a new club in order to play in the UEFA Champions League again. His agent, Jorge Mendes, has spoken to clubs like Bayern München, Chelsea, and even Paris Saint-Germain. Most recently, rumors linking Ronaldo with a move to Atletico Madrid also emerged, but the Spanish club ruled out a move for the former Real Madrid man. Despite a lack of interest in his services from top European clubs, Ronaldo remains adamant about his decision to leave Old Trafford in order to not spend the final few years of his career playing for a club that hasn't challenged for major titles for a long time and will be playing in the Europa League in the upcoming season. Ronaldo had earlier missed United's pre-season tour of Thailand and Australia due to family reasons, but is back training with his teammates now. As per reports in English media, the 37-year-old arrived in Carrington on Tuesday and trained as professionally as he usually does. The atmosphere within the team has also been described as a positive one. While there is no denying Ronaldo's willingness to play for a Champions League club next season, it's the lack of interest in his services that is proving to be the biggest roadblock. Tough, Mendes is continuously on the lookout for a new club. Ronaldo might have to settle for another season in Manchester and play in the Europa League if nothing substantial is gained from his agent's meetings. Leicester City haven't received any offer for Manchester United-linked Youri Tielemans. Leicester City chairman has said via the Mirror that Leicester City haven't received any offers for Youri Tielemans, who's been linked with a move to Manchester United. The Belgian joined the Foxes in 2019, initially on loan from Monaco, but then Leicester decided to make the move permanent. Since then, the 25-year-old has been one of the best side's best players. With his contract expiring in 2023, Arsenal and United have been linked with a move for Tielemans, but Leicester's chairman is adamant that the Foxes haven't received any bids yet. It's nothing, there haven't been any offers yet. There hasn't been anything concrete or a proposition yet. The Red Devils currently have some decent options in the midfield, but most of the quality players at Erik Ten Hag's disposal are attacking midfielders. The defensive options in the middle of the park now include Scott McTominay and Fred. The two pivots in the midfield have been a thorn in the side in fans' opinion for some time now. Spectators haven't been convinced of the quality of the two regulars, Fred and McTominay. While Tielemans isn't a holding midfielder, he has shown the qualities to play in the pivot role. The Belgian has played in the defensive midfield role for Leicester, although he's thrived in the box-to-box role. The Belgian has the ability to score from long range in his locker. It remains to be seen how Ten Hag sets up the side, whether we play with one pivot or two. In any case, Tielemans is a quality addition for any side. The fact that Leicester haven't received an offer yet for the 25-year-old is unbelievable. The Belgian has been one of the best midfielders in the Premier League for some years now. With only a year left in Tielemans' contract, it would be wise for United to go after the Belgian's signature. The 25-year-old seems to be a decent option to replace Paul Pogba in the squad. Ajax chief gives Manchester United hope over Antony transfer. Manchester United manager Erik Ten Hag had been given fresh hope by Ajax that he could bring winger Antony to Old Trafford. Now, tough, reports suggest the Eredivisie club has upped their asking price for the star, raising their demands from £67 million to £84 million. The Brazilian winger has been on the Dutchman's transfer wish list ever since he left Ajax for Man United this summer, but the deal has faced some stumbling blocks. Reports suggest Ajax are reluctant to let go of their star man, who scored 10 goals and recorded 12 assists last season under Ten Hag, and required a fee of £67 million to even consider a deal. It remains to be seen whether Man United talisman Cristiano Ronaldo will be off the wage bill or not this upcoming season, but the uncertainty over the superstar has ultimately shaped the Red Devils' desire to spend big on Antony. Then, United were given hope when Ajax technical manager Jerry Hamstra provided an update on the Amsterdam outfit's preparation for the new campaign. "We want to keep this group together. I assume that no one leaves the score anymore," he explained, before adding, "Of course, you can never say never. I have learned that by now." However, not long after Ajax offered Ten Hag a sliver of hope, this transfer tale endured another twist. It's now understood the Eredivisie champions are putting up a fight against Ten Hag further raiding his old side, and have upped their asking price to £84 million for Antony, essentially blocking his exit to Old Trafford. Rumoured Arsenal and Man United transfer targets asking price revealed. Fabrizio Romano has addressed the recent transfer rumours linking Lazio midfielder Sergei Milinkovic-Savic with Arsenal and Manchester United in his latest exclusive Out of Sight column. Milinkovic-Savic has had a fine career in Serie A, which has long led to speculation linking him with moves to some of Europe's biggest clubs, including those in the Premier League. Still, for now it seems there have been no contact from either Arsenal or Man United, according to Romano. Tough, he admits he views the Serbia international as an underrated talent who could shine in the Premier League. Romano also reveals that Milinkovic-Savic would cost around 70 million euros, so it won't be easy for clubs to get a deal done for the 27-year-old. Lazio are yet to receive any approach for Sergei Milinkovic-Savic, despite rumors that Manchester United and Arsenal have made contact, Romano explains. It's never easy to negotiate with Lazio, and the Italian club are demanding between 65 to 70 million euros for Milinkovic-Savic. In my opinion, the Lazio man is an underrated player and would be an excellent signing for a top Premier League club, having been one of the best midfielders in Serie A for years. Milinkovic-Savic is a huge talent, and his asking price is actually pretty affordable for these clubs, who both need a new signing like this in midfield this summer. For the Gunners, an upgrade is urgently needed on inconsistent performers Granit Xhaka and Thomas Partey, with Milinkovic-Savic perhaps ideal to take Mikel Arteta's side to the next level. He'd be more expensive than Youri Tielemans, but is also arguably the more complete player. As for United, they are getting nowhere with Frankie de Jong, so isn't time to find an alternative? Milinkovic-Savic has all the tools to be ahead at Old Trafford, so best to try a move now before someone else does. La Liga chief says Barcelona still need to sell players before season starts. The Frankie de Jong saga grows ever stranger by the day. At the start, it seemed like just a matter of time before Erik Ten Hag got his wish. Manchester United had managed to negotiate a fee with Barcelona for the midfielder, and just the structure of the add-ons needed to be tweaked. Then came Juan Laporta's comments, followed by a detailed breakdown of de Jong's salary along with the money owed to the Dutch playmaker by the club. And despite the club's inability to pay the different wages, they have managed to sign quite a few players, and that has puzzled one and all. Barca have bought the like of Rafinha, Robert Lewandowski, Frank Kessié and Andreas Christensen, with seemingly more on the way. Despite activating two economic levers, selling 35% of their audiovisual rights, the Camp Nou outfit still have to sell a few players before the start of the La Liga campaign if they are to register their new buys according to the league president, and de Jong is their most sellable asset. They know what they have to do. I think that they still have a bit of work to do, but they are on the right track. Javier Tebas was quoted as saying before the start of the 22-23 season kick-off gala. He further explained, Barcelona has sold 10% of its audiovisual rights for 270 million euros. Then they increased that part to 25%, which I think means about 350 more. That would already be 500 million euros, and I think they still have another third lever of another 200. With this, and if they release some players, is what explains that chance to sign. Manchester United considering PSG star as Cristiano Ronaldo replacement. Manchester United are considering PSG forward Neymar as a potential replacement for Cristiano Ronaldo, according to the Mirror. Ronaldo is growing increasingly frustrated at Manchester United, and Fabrizio Romano recently confirmed in his exclusive Out of Sight column on Substack that the Portuguese star was still looking to leave the club this summer. Despite Manchester United being unsuccessful last season, they would have been in a drastically worse position without the goals of Ronaldo. The 37-year-old will need replacing Adwictally if he's to leave, and according to the Mirror, Neymar is being considered by Manchester United as a potential replacement. Although not a direct replacement positionally, Neymar would come into the Manchester United side and instantly replace Ronaldo's quality if he was to leave. The Brazilian winger is a creator as well as a goal scorer and is undoubtedly one of the best attackers in the world. Manchester United have brought in multiple high-profile players over the last few years, including the likes of Jadon Sancho and Rafael Varane. However, this type of transfer hasn't appeared to have worked for them, so it could be time for them to allow Erik Ten Hag to bring in younger players who aren't at the elite level quite yet. I will be uploading daily Man United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.